Hello and welcome back to Eldrana's Beginner's Tutorials. Today we're going to be continuing with the preparing for war. Eldrana has just turned 12, so she's going to be automatically opted into the in-game tutorial on war. And I'm just going to go through that with you as we set up what needs to be done. So I've been into the base already today and done all the housekeeping chores. And now we're going to go down to Alliance. We're going to go up to War. And the tutorial has begun. So we'll just let the tutorial guide us through this. So we're going to do it. It tells us. So war starts soon. You must prepare a defense team to help your alliance in the war. Click on Battlefield. You must set up your defense team to join the next war. Edit defense team. Now you can have it autofill, but that would be foolishness because it would just randomly pick a lot of things to put in, but nonetheless the tutorial is going to make us do that. It says let's prepare a defense team. You can modify it later if you need, so I'm going to autofill it. Great, you got a defense team ready. Remember that you can modify your defense team before each war, and then it's going to make me apply that. And then it's telling me about the war. You can see that your alliance members who have set up their defenses. So here are all the members on my alliance. We're fielding a small group today. Okay, so we'll continue with that. Now you're all set up for the upcoming war. Let's return here once the war starts. And that will be the other part of the in-game tutorial. So we'll just go back. Now I'm not particularly crazy about the choices they've made for me, so I'm going to go down here to edit defense team and I'm going to take a look at it. First of all, I wouldn't want a training hero in here, so I'm going to click on him and I'm going to X him out. Okay, so what it's done is it's given me some of my stronger heroes. Now I'm going to go here and I'm going to arrange my roster by power, which is what it's done. See, it's taken my most powerful things and lined them in. So what I don't want is I don't want to go into war to line up a defense team without a healer. So ordinarily I would put if you recall, once again just going over the positions of a team. This is a wing, and this is a wing. This is a flank, and this is a flank, and this is a tank. So I would want my hero with the best defense and health to be a tank. So let's just take a look at these for a minute. I'm going to just X out everybody, and we'll start from scratch. Okay, so let's take a look at our heroes. Boreal is wonderful because he counterattacks. So once his special skill is ready to go and you click on it, anybody who attacks him will end up attacking themselves. 90% of the hit will go back to the person who hit it, and that's wonderful. He also extends on either side of himself, so he's an excellent tank for that reason. So he has 395 defense and 574 health. So let's go and look at. So that is better than Bane, because Bane is here. Let's go look at NASCAR. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to put him in. I wanted to ask him a question. NASCAR also is better than NASCAR. Okay. So Silthkus is one of my higher ones. Let's see what we're doing here. Silthkus has wonderful health, but he's a little flabby here when it comes to defense. He also is he is an ideal flank because he will give my allies up their attack for 4 turns, and that's what I always want in my left flank, is somebody who's going to affect the whole team for the benefit of either upping their attack or upping their defense or tearing down the attack of the opposing team or tearing down the defense of an opposing team. So he obviously is going to be a flank. He's going to be my left flank. So we'll go out of here and let's put him right where he's going to be for the war. Okay, so we found out that of all of these options, Boral is my best tank. So let's put Boral in here. Now obviously, with just doing a double check on Bane again, Bane has a really good attack, and look at the damage he does on his attack. He also gives, he has 3 things with his special skill. He does damage, he gives increased accuracy, and he also gives the opportunity to miss, so that when something is aimed at the team, it may miss. And you've seen that sometimes when you've been playing the game, that there will be an attack and then all across the hero it would say miss, a little bit taunting there. So obviously he's an excellent wing, because we want our people who do damage on the wings. So I'm going to put Bane right there. And now I'm pretty sure that's who Nashgar is too. See, heavy damage. He also gives them a burn damage, so that's just a little added, and that's not an all-team attribute, but it is an individual attribute, so we're going to put him on the other wing. Now the reason I didn't take the original autofill thing was that obviously it didn't give me a healer, and this right wing is always where I put my healer. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go to my very best healer, who is listed as Sharon, but let's just look at her for a moment. Sharon is going to give me 27% of health, but I also have another healer. And that healer is Shaji. So let's go in and look at Shaji for a minute. Yes, and he is a 20% health healer, so our best bet at this point is Sharon. But I'm very happy. Oops, went to the wrong place. My fault. But I'm very happy that I have 2 healers now, because for a very long time I only had 1 healer, and that really means I'd have to go to war without a healer, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to go back over to the wing, and we're going to get Nashgar back where he belongs. Now the only issue with this war defense team is that it is not a rainbow team. We've got dark, we have holy, we have ice, and we have fire, but we don't have any nature. But if we were to choose Needler, who is nature, over Nashgar, let's just do a comparison of the two. Nashgar has 313 attack, 223 defense, and 417 health. Needler, and he's also, you can know that he's going to probably be more powerful because he's a 3-star rather than Needler's 2-star. Now Needler is a 259 attack, a 228 defense, and a 391 defense. Now, so I'm going to go with not having a rainbow team as my defense team and stick with Nashgar, because he can give a pretty mean kick when he comes back. And there we go. So I have chosen a different defense team than they have. I like it. I'm going to hit done, and I'm going to hit apply. And now we're all set up for our next step. And tomorrow, when we go into battle for the first time, I'll come back and we'll do the tutorial together. So that's all we're going to cover today. Thank you very much for being with me, and I hope that this helps your game, and may the tiles be with you.